Soft Metal Zone Radio Show. That's the name of our show on Oxygen Radio. We are at the MOTOCULTOR Festival for the first day, and we have the huge pleasure to be with three members from IRON REAGAN. Thanks a lot to receive us and taking time to answer some questions. Can you first introduce yourself to our audience?
Hey, I'm Ryan, Scorpio, play drums.
Tony Foresta, I love long walks on the beach and your ass.
My name is Landfill. I prefer pizza as my favorite junk food.
Okay, no problem. So, first of all, for anyone not very familiar with IRON REAGAN, can you give us a brief history of the band?
We started about 6 years ago. Ryan, Tony, and I, along with Paul, our original bass player, started a band as a way to write the fastest thrash songs ever and sort of test the limits of speed.
Okay, cool. That's a brief history. That's the history.
I mean, what do you want? All right, so we were two young boys that met another boy, and we started making music, fast music. We wanted to do something fast, elegant, but something that really spoke to the hearts of the people.
Yeah, we wanted to get the point across quickly. And we wanted to get the point across quickly.
Quickly, yeah.
We wanted to write songs that were fast and heavy.
Yeah.
And we wanted to do it in a way that we could play 20-some songs in a set and make you wonder why there's not more and still have more time left over.
Okay.
That's what we wanted to do.
So, the recent news of the band is the release of a split with legendary thrash bands called Sacred Reich. Can you tell us more about how this has happened?
How that we linked up with Sacred Reich, and we're fans of the music. Of course, this style goes very deep. It has roots in all sorts of styles of metal, and I feel like we are a part of the family tree of thrash for sure. And those are some of our favorite bands, and they're legends. So when we got the opportunity to play with Testament and Sacred Reich and Death Angel, of course we would love to. It's an emphatic yes, because they sort of pioneered the style. They busted through those boundaries as far as fast music is concerned, and we just hope to have the same sort of impact with our music.
The idea comes from the label, or how?
Me and Phil's idea.
You and Phil? Yeah. Okay, got the idea. Okay. Your latest album, Crossover Ministry, was released in February 2017. That's right. So, when can we expect a new album? Do you have some songs, some?
Ooh, that's a great question. We're actually going to go home and record some shit. We have a lot of new songs. Do we need to tell everyone how many songs we have? It's a bragging thing, but like we're not going to record them, huh? We have 700 songs that we're going to record.
We've been writing and writing and writing, and the whole purpose of writing an overabundance of riffs is to whittle it down to the killer shit, you know. And right now we're in a point where we have a mountain of riffs and a mountain of songs. So hopefully when we get home from this tour, we're going to try to grind it down to something that is going to be the best thing that we can offer. And I feel like we feel very excited about it. We're at a point with our music that we know exactly what we're doing. So now we're just trying to perfect it, you know.
And I suppose everybody is bring ideas for everybody. Yeah, this is a democratic band.
Every single member of the band brings ideas to the table. Even Tony will send me recordings of riffs where he just hums it out. He'll go, and I'll go, okay.
This is good. Landfill.
Well, you're welcome for that.
Thank you very much. Yeah, this is an exclusivity. Is there a special story or anecdote behind the band's name? Or is it just a band name?
I mean, are you kidding me? Like, you can put. You're a smart guy, right? You can put two and two together, right? So you understand the whole thing with the band name? Okay. This guy wants me to say the explanation of the band name. And if you aren't intelligent enough to put it together yourself, then you shouldn't listen to our music. Right? I mean,
Am I intelligent? I don't know. Yeah, I know.
Okay. Iron Reagan. There's a band called Iron Maiden. There's a president called Ronald Reagan.
Why didn't we name our band Ronald Maiden?
Ronald Maiden. And we could be for the ladies. I didn't even think about that. Well, shit. All right. Well, cool. Great question. Good, hard-hitting questions.
Yeah, I know it's not the better one.
What else you got? You want to know how our band got started, or party stories, or what do you got?
Do you remember, if you can know, your first live appearance with a band? The first time you play with a band live?
Weekend Nachos. We played with Weekend Nachos in Richmond, Virginia. That was our first show. And it was in this little place called Strange Matter, which is gone now. And our second show was with Deicide. So if you can imagine a band that can play Weekend Nachos one weekend, and then play with Deicide the next weekend, and then do a Still Sacred Reich, and then play a show Tribulation, and then do shows with Rancid, we can do it all. That's the best part. Yeah, isn't that nice? Well, not very good memory, but I remember those first shows. That was 6 or 7 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, it's ingrained in my brain.
Yeah, he's right. That's crazy. You remember that because it was like at Strange Matter, Weekend Nachos. That was our first show. We were Weekend Nachos.
Okay, cool. That's a good memory. So you're playing at the MOTOCULTOR. Still play at the MOTOCULTOR. I suppose you've got other summer festivals planned?
We're just coming off the end of our summer tour. We did Summer Breeze. We did Brutal Assault. We did a couple festivals out here. It's always a pleasure, of course, and I love playing these festivals. It's such a unique environment, and it really is like why I got into this whole playing in a band business, coming out here and doing these wild shows, and it's a new experience every single time. And sometimes when you really have a good show and you nail it, it's like a high that you can't even explain to certain people, you know. And tonight I'm having a really good time.
Cool. Okay.
I have a list of where we played. If you want to know.
Ah, yeah, you've got it.
Brutal Assault.
Brutal Assault, yeah. Oh, you come and play in Montpellier. Yeah.
Rock
Yeah.
Holiday. We played Lollapalooza '97. I don't know.
And another show in France, I see. Montpellier, the last.
Yeah. That's the last one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Can I answer this question that you skipped?
Of course, this one.
Yeah.
Do you want?
Can I just answer it real quick?
Yeah, you can.
If I had to play with any band in my life that I'd like to play with, living or dead, it would be Iron Maiden, The Residents, or maybe a crazy show. This is kind of crazy. I've done it once. I want to do it again where Carcass plays the entire Wicked Putrefaction album, and we play right before that. Would that be cool?
Yeah. Yeah, very cool.
You think you'd like that?
Yeah.
Do you like Carcass?
Can you make it happen?
Sorry?
Do you know
Can you make it happen?
Oh no,
Do you know a guy in
I'm not. I'm not so much influence.
You like the Residents? You like the Residents?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like these bands. And if you, what are some of your biggest influences that you love to share the stage, living or deceased?
If I could open for Van Halen, that would be a hell of a thing. Or Black Sabbath, which we've kind of done, sort of. We played a festival with Black Sabbath. Yeah. You know, there was a fest where Black Sabbath played and then King Diamond played, and that was very unique. But if I could, Neil Young, I still haven't seen, and maybe before I die, I would like to see Neil Young. Maybe before he dies, exactly.
Okay, thank you very much for this interview. Wish you a lot of good things, of course, for the band, for you. your family, etc., etc. This was Iron Reagan at the Motocultor Festival. Friends, thank you. And
Thank you so much for taking the time to have the interview with us.
no problem.
Thank you so much
We are for that.
fucking letting the goddamn festival exist.
Iron Reagan, buy the albums, buy the T-shirts, buy everything. Thank you. Cool. Thank you very much.